let's talk about that because I was there
Yeah.
at the hospital.
I was about to say
And
that.
let's cause like something like that shit that we all kind of like deal with regularly. So what was that experience like for you? I mean,
It was
I ain't
like,
never been shot, but I'm saying that that's something that we done either your homie didn't happen to your homie or it didn't happen to you, but we done all been in a situation where we done had to go to a hospital and you might
yeah,
somebody ain't coming home.
I saved
Me,
Ayo life on me.
bro.
Yeah.
Being shot is like,
Well,
I
tell
don't-
the story. What happened?
Cause you being shot is something like you know it, you hear about it happening every day, but you don't think it can happen to you. Like me getting shot, hell no. Like what up, you feel me? So, how did the day go? It was a Saturday. It was August 30th.
How many years ago?
This was 2014,
14. No, 13.
13. Yeah.
So
this-
you was like fresh out of high school.
Yeah, I was
then?
18. Yeah. Just graduated. So, it was a Saturday. I remember I woke up. It was hot as fuck that day. And I was just, my boy Honcho, he stayed like 3 streets away from my dad. So I was just going to my dad's house to pick up something. I forgot. And I was supposed to go straight home. Like, I had on slippers and shit. Like, I was literally just going there and going back home. But I always stop by this nigga house. Like, it don't matter what I'm doing. If I'm driving past, I'm stopping at his house. You feel me? So it's probably like 11 or 12 o'clock. So I call him, like, what you doing? He like, at the house. I'm finna pull up.
Daytime, nighttime.
Daytime.
Yeah.
But this is why, ever since then, I told myself I'm gonna go on my first mile. Because something told me just to go home. But it was Saturday. I wanted to see what was the deal for the later today. So I'm gonna go talk to this nigga. You feel me? So I'll pull up. It's me, him, the homie Probe, and the homie Don Don. We sitting there, and the homie Probe, like, he had just got his first job, and he just got his first check, and he was happy. So he like, hey, take me to cash my check. I'm like, hell, I had like I forgot what kind of car, but I had a bucket, though. Like, it was no tint. It was horrible. So I hated driving it. So any chance I don't have to drive it, I'm not driving it. So he like, take me to cash my check. I'm like, hell no. You feel me? So Honcho like, I'll take you. So he like, come with me. And I was like, I swear, I looked at him. I'm like, nah, I'm finna go home, bro. I ain't dressed in nothing. He like, it's down the street. So I'm like, all right, bro, come on. So we get in the car, we go, we sit in the car, he cash his check. He walk out, he happy. And the way we usually take, we didn't take this way because it was so much traffic. So we ended up cutting a back street by St. Andrews Park. And
Okay.
so we driving, and we see a girl we knew from high school. I forgot her name, but I knew her, but I don't care about her. So I was like, keep going. Like, you feel me? The homie in the back yelling, hey, ooh. So I'm like, bro, get the fuck back in the car. You feel me? So he get back in the car. We driving. We make one right. We at the light. We driving. We get to the next light. We sitting there. And I looked at the homie Honcho for something. And next thing you know, I hear the shots, and I see like the flash from like the corner of my eye. I see the flash, but I don't know why. I thought somebody threw like firecrackers in the car, like playing or something. Like, cause I just see the flash. But I'm like, what the fuck? I hear boom, boom, boom. And then I looked, and my whole hand, I don't know, I got my nerve went out. My whole hand went like this, like by itself. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? When I looked on the shit, it was all blood. So I looked to him. Honcho, he holding his neck. He shot in the neck. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, shot. So I'm like, drive. So, but he holding his neck, and I hear his foot like trying to find the gas. So I'm like, so I don't know. I'm trying to look, but I don't want to. You feel me? So I don't know if they still right here or what. You feel me? So I'm like, find the gas, find the gas. He ended up finding the gas. He took off. We in the gutter lane. He took off. His house is on the left. We got to make a left, but he driving one hand. So I'm like, how you gonna make this left? You feel me? So he ended up trying to go, and he was finna hit a car, and somehow I just grabbed it and made the turn for him. So when we made the turn, he's still holding his neck. We have to make one more turn. So I'm like, look, bro, we gotta make this last turn. Like, you feel me? Just try. So we made the turn, and then he couldn't even he just stopped in the middle of the street. The damn near car was still running. He ran in the house. I threw the car and parked. He ran. I looked. When he went to the house, his dad opened the door and he fell into the house. So in my head, I'm like, he dead. Like, you feel me? So the homie got out the car. He looking at me like, yeah, you shot, bro. So I'm like, I know I'm shot. Like, you feel me? But I'm not like I can't feel it. You feel me? So, but he's like my arm like numb. You feel me? So I'm like I'm worried about the homie. You feel me? So I'm like go check on the homie. Like you feel me? So ambulance come. I'm thinking I was shot one time though. You feel me? So ambulance come. They cut my shirt off. And they reading all the holes. They telling they do like okay, one hole back arm, one hole inner arm, one hole chest. I'm like damn, how many times I'm shot? Whatever. So they like don't look. You feel me? Just don't look. You feel me? So I'm just like this. They reading all the holes whatever. And then I'm watching them bring the homie out on the stretcher, and I'm asking them. I'm like. It's the homie, like, he alive? Like, ooh, they like, he good. Like, don't worry about him. Like, I'll get you to the hospital, too. Like, so I get in the back. It's crazy because they putting me in the ambulance, and I just look up, and I see my mama there. I don't know how she found out. I don't know nothing. I'm like, how the fuck my mama know that fast? Like, you feel me? So they questioning me about all type of who shot you. I'm like, I don't know. They asking me where I'm from. And I'm like, y'all asking the dumbest shit right now. Like, you feel me? I get to the hospital, they rolling me in. And as they rolling me in, they rolling my homie to the next room, and his face like looks swole as fuck. So my heart just dropped again. I'm like, what's up with him? Like, you feel me? They still not trying to tell me. I'm not worried about me no more. You feel me? Like, you feel me? I know I'm gonna be straight. You feel me? Because I don't feel nothing. You feel me? I'm still numb as hell. Like, you feel me? It took all the nerve.
They got you in the stomach too? Or?
No, my chest.
Okay.
But like, I still can't feel this pinky to this day because my nerve is permanently damaged. So I ended up getting out of the hospital the next day though. Or how many of 2 days?
Hey, did the nigga live?
Yeah.
Yeah, he lived.
Oh, all right.
He was in there though for I think we was there for
He
12
was in a
days,
coma.
12 or 8.
Yeah, he was in a coma for 2 weeks.
Can you talk?
At first, when he got out, he couldn't. He had
the talking thing.
yeah. So, but yeah, that was probably the scariest shit. Really, I wasn't even worried about me no more. I was just worried about him living.
How close to your heart were
They said it was a rice away from my heart.
Whew, a grain of rice.
Yeah, so if I would have made a sudden move or. Because they told me, like, even when you get shot, you're not supposed to move. Like, so when I'm getting out the car and walking around, I wasn't supposed to do that because the bullet can still move.
Right.
You know what I mean? So thank God it didn't, though. So,
And then also your blood starts pumping more and all that.
So I never been shot, so I don't know what to do. And they low-key, I'm not going to say it took forever, but when you shot, everything seemed forever. So it was like, where the hell are they at? You know what I mean? So you feel me? I was walking around, everybody coming out, the neighbors coming out, looking and shit.
Y'all had so much love in that hospital room
I
that
heard.
day. I remember it was just like packed out. Like I seen people I ain't seen in years.
I remember people coming like, bro, it's a party down there. Because me and him, we was like best friends, and our family was like close too. So literally, we had everybody there. You feel me? So it was just crazy how when people found out we got shot together, it was like, what the fuck? Like, we literally always together.
Y'all survived together.
Exactly.
You feel me?
It
It's
was
even
crazy.
deeper.
What was crazier too was who he's talking about. The doctors didn't think that he was gonna make it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
they
the
were
flow?
like all
That's-
surprised that he had made it, and then we didn't even know too. So when
It
we
was
were there,
people,
the
it was
first,
people making RIP prayers. Like, I'm like, he's not even dead. Like,
Oh, that's whack.
Damn.
the first,
People
the-
gotta run to the internet. You feel me? Put their 2 cents in.
literally the first like 3 days. They told us that he was on a breathing machine. Me and his mom didn't know that meant life support. Like we didn't fucking know. So the lady came in. She said, "He's alive," and then we was like, "Huh?" Like we thinking everything was cool, and then she was like, well, "None of us thought he was gonna make it."
You low key knew. That's why when you saw him going in there, you was scared, right?
because it was, that shit was crazy.
What's the number one thing that changed as far as your perspective on life after that incident?
After I got shot, that's when I started taking music serious. That's when I remember. I called Rucci. Where Rucci was the first one I talked to. I was like, bro, like, cause I had just graduated. I'm like, I just graduated. I'm in the streets getting shot. I'm like, I changed my life. I'm like, you feel me? I'm a die or end up in jail. You feel me? So that's when me and Rucci started going. My boy started rapping. He ended up trying to be a boxer. So you feel me? It was just me and Rucci. So me and Rucci just went crazy with it.
Crazy story.
How has do you have like trauma still from there? You don't drive down that street.
Nah. The only thing is like, I hate 4th of July. Like all that's like it just bring back like. I remember the first night in the hospital. Like I tried to go to sleep, And every time I fell asleep, I heard gunshots, so I couldn't sleep. Like every time I fell asleep, I heard a gunshot. So after that, like even like when I went home, if I hear something drop, I'll be like, "What was that?" You feel me? Like it was. Now it got better, but even now, like I don't drive my windows down no more. You feel me? It's a lot of every car I get is 10 on top of 10. I don't want nobody looking in. 'Cause I don't know who shot me.
Right.
So you feel me? I don't want nobody looking at my car no more. So, you feel me? So.
Do cause you guys in that moment, y'all didn't see the car, y'all didn't see the person,
Nah,
y'all just
we
felt the bullets.
We in the gutter lane, so they pulled up. They stopped like right at our trunk and started shooting through the back window. You feel me? So that's how I got hit right here. All this right here was getting hit.
And
They shooting
your arm
through
was out the window, or?
I think my arm was like this.
Yeah.
I'm like this, so that's how I got shot right there first, and then my arm dropped.
That's what it sounded like when you
Yeah,
described
they
it.
said the bullet went through my chest and went through his neck.
God damn.
So if it didn't go through it going through me, it slowed the bullet down.
Right.
So if it did, it would have went right through his neck, would have killed him.
You saved his life.
Yeah, so.
You clearly got a greater purpose.
Yeah.
God did not want to call you home.
Yeah, she crazy. Still to this day when I think about it.
Yo, we just hit 400,000 subscribers right here on the Clips channel. So if you want to help us out, click subscribe, get us to 500K. Yeah.